So in today's video we are going to be recreating Uche Natori's makeup routine. Now I could come on here and lie that this is my first time trying to recreate the routine, but I already did my first time trying it and I recorded, but the footage didn't make it out. I don't know what happened, but I was able to make some short form content. They're dragging me on TikTok, yeah. That's all I can say. That's all I can say. They're dragging me on TikTok because maybe I didn't do the routine well, which is why we're here for round 2. I have my notes, same as I did before. So we are going to try this again. Hopefully this time I don't get dragged. But one can only pray. One can only pray. I will link the video I watched in my description, and based off of my notes, it's a 25-step routine I have on my notes. Basically just going to be taking you guys through each step and explaining each step as I go. Just a very quick disclaimer, I'm not a makeup artist. I hold my hand. I just like to play. I'm just a player. I like to play with makeup. So don't think I'm a makeup artist trying to recreate another makeup artist routine. I never claimed to be a fighter.
I'm not a boxer. I'm not a fighter. I've never claimed to be a fighter.
Okay, I'm not claiming anything, so I beg, don't drag me on YouTube as well. I'm just a girl. Okay, so for her first step, she does brow gel. She uses the Refined Brow Gel, and I don't have that, so I'm going to be using the She Glam Brow Freeze. So I'm just going to run that all over my brows. What the brows are looking like. She uses the Fenty Soft Matte, which I actually used to have. I used to have that primer, but I no longer have it. It finished. So I'm going to use the Becca primer. I got it from my cousin, and my Topicals Sealed primer. I'm going to rub that in. She uses the Danessa Myrix Blurring Balm. I don't have that again. So I'm going to use the only like base products I have. By base I mean like pre-foundation product, which is the e.l.f. Halo Glow in shade 7. She doesn't blend this in, she just applies it. She goes in with her foundation. She uses the House Labs foundation. I don't have the House Labs, so I actually have a high-end foundation, which is the Rare Beauty foundation. Yeah, so the Rare Beauty foundation in the shade 560W. So I'm just going to do that. Uche is very heavy-handed with her products, so I'm not going to use these products sparingly. To blend my foundation, I'm going to use a stippling brush, a dense brush, sorry, a stippling motion. You use a dense brush because it gives you maximum coverage. She always emphasizes on maximizing her coverage. She wants to use every single bit of product on her brush. This Rare Beauty foundation, I don't know if I would recommend it for this look, because this look is like a matte look. That Rare Beauty foundation is anything but matte. So by step 5 now. So step 5, she goes in with concealer. She uses the Pat McGrath Skin Fetish concealer. I do not have the Pat McGrath one, so what I have is the e.l.f. hydrating concealer in the shade Deep Chestnut. And in the first video I did, I used the HNB, but maybe the HNB is too light, so I'm going to switch it out for my Revolution in Real Life filter finish. When I'm doing like a full coverage look, these are the two concealers I usually use, so maybe I should just use both of them like that. There was a specific placement for her concealer that she used. You see where she put the lighter concealer and where she put the other concealer. So I'm going to mimic that concealer placement. Put the darker concealer in the inner corner and on the outer part of her eyes. So here and here. And then she uses the lighter one on the outer edges and then fills in the gap. And she puts it on the sides here, then on her chin. This is the concealer placement. How do we feel about it? She doesn't blend out the concealer immediately. She moves on to her contour, which is what we're going to do. She uses the NARS Laguna bronzer, which again I don't have. But what I do have, I have my Made by Metro curve case, which has all these beautiful colors in it. Wait. Goes into her eye crease. Thing you can do. I'm going to dampen my face again. And I'm going to blend everything in with a beauty blender. I actually don't remember what one Uche used in her video, but the one I have is a Real Techniques one. So I'm just going to pat. Next thing we're going to do is add more bronzer or contour. So she said this adds intensity to the face, and she places it in the same places she did contour. So for my bronzer shade, I'm going to use the same curve case, but I'm going to use shade and lead. I did put it down. So you just add it in this. Drenches her face at this step in setting spray. She uses the Charlotte Tilbury setting spray, which I don't have, so I'm going to use this vitamin E spray from Superdrug. This is what it looks like. It's cheap, it's like £5. And I'm going to let this dry while I take care of this overheating situation I have going on. So I set my face and I let it sit. Now I'm going to blend out my under eyes again because I need to go in with powder next. So I'm going to just blend out any creases that may have formed. And I'm going to go in with pressed powder. The pressed powder Uche uses is the Charlotte Tilbury one, which I don't have. So I'm using this L'Oreal True Match foundation powder. And I'm just lightly setting under my eyes. She said she got this technique off of someone on TikTok. So she now implements it in her own routine. You basically set everywhere you use concealer. So then she uses a loose powder. So now this is where I get confused, because she uses the Huda Beauty Easy Bake powder, but she uses shade that she uses. I think she uses shade Banana Bread. I don't have Banana Bread. All I have is Kunafa, which is very yellow tone. So I'm wondering, is that the reason why everyone is tripping out in my live video? but I'm still going to use Konafa because I don't even have energy for people. I'm just going to lightly set. Set. I think she's actually eating. You know when you do your makeup and your face ID does not even recognize you. It's crazy stuff. Then she uses a powder bronzer. She uses the NARS Laguna powder bronzer, which I don't have. I don't even have powder bronzer in the first place. I'm going to use this face palette. Stippling motions. Everywhere you put your cream bronzer, you put your powder. Now I'm going to use detail brush to set my contour again, nose, another corner, and then she does something which is very special to her. She puts the bronzer under her eyes. Let me zoom in, guys. She puts the bronzer like under her eye, like I don't know why. She said it like brings the face together. Now she uses powder blush. She used the Makeup by Mario blush, which I don't have. I only have this CoverGirl blush. So that's what I'm going to use. And she swipes this on her cheek. She doesn't stipple, she swipes. And like a semicircle and the apples of her cheeks. Carries that up. But is this enough blush? I think so. Let's not do too much now. So what did she use? I didn't actually remember what she used. I didn't note it down, but she does like a nude lip. But before she even does her lip, she just lines it because she's like, what are you gonna say? She's like, she just likes to have it lined while she does everything else. So I'm just going to do that as well. So I'm going to use drugstore liners. Just Beauty Supply, Hair Shop, whatever you call it, lip liners or eyeliners to line my lips. Someone said I should overline, but I don't like overlining. What do you guys think of this line? I don't really know how to line my lips, to be fair. This is a good lip lining. What do you guys think? When it comes to lip lining, I don't really know the gist of that. So if you remember in the beginning of the video, the first thing we did was use brow gel. Now she fills in her brows. She uses a dark brown and a black. So that's what I'm going to use as well. This is my dark brown liner. And she uses the dark brown to basically do hair-like strokes. And then fill in the tail. And then just shape like this. So I don't know if you guys can see the difference now between the two brows. This is the brow without nothing. This is the brow with just the dark brown. Now I'm going to, she also now uses the black to sparingly also fill in the gaps. And you like to use a very light hand. And this is what it's giving. The brows, like, one thing about me, the brows will always eat. Like, look at that brow. Oh, I'm going to try and replicate it, but don't worry, your brows are never meant to be twins. They're meant to be sisters, maybe even cousins, maybe even distant cousins. Like, so people were eating me up in the comments. So I'm also going to add like baby lashes at the end of my eyes. In Uche's video, she only used mascara, but maybe she has longer lashes than me, or the mascara she uses is good. She uses two mascara. She uses the MAC mascara and then the Fenty thick, I don't know, the Fenty mascara as well. But I have only the one mascara. That's my Huda Beauty one coat. So I'm going to add a baby lash at the end. I'm using these like cluster lashes I got from Shein, and this lash glue I got from Pure Leo. It has a bond and a seal. This usually takes me ages, bro. I have to do this. I'm going to do this off camera and I'm going to come back. What just happened? Was I even recording? I don't remember. But I've done the lashes. Let me zoom you guys in so you can see the lashes. They're basically falling off because I don't have glue, but just so that something is there. Just so that something is there. Like, I really don't have the energy to start stressing about lashes now. So she does one on her nose here. Can you see me? Guys, you can barely see that. That's a bit better, just a tiny bit better. She uses actually drugstore product. She uses a Maybelline vinyl lip something, and then she uses the NYX Shine and Loud as gloss. I don't have any of those, so I'm going to make my own nude lip. So I'm going to use the NYX Soft Matte Lip Cream in shade Abu Dhabi. This is what it looks like. I've had this for years, bro. Like, actual years. I'm going to apply that straight to my lips and blend it in. I don't have a lot of nude because I don't wear nude lips. I wear like usually pink or like kind of like reddish lips. This is different for me. Now I'm going to use my dark brown liner to kind of blend everything in. Then I'm going to just go on top of this with gloss. And now my camera battery is about to die. Very nice. And I can't seem to find my clear lip gloss right now, so I'm just going to use a lip mask over my lips. That's what I usually do when I don't have gloss anyways. This is the Laneige, and this is also finished. Okay, I'm back and I have a new Laneige, so I'm going to use this as a lip gloss. It also keeps your lips hydrated all night. So now she uses another powder to brighten again. Usually the Charlotte Tilbury. I use the H&B Cosmetics pressed powder. She uses the Charlotte Tilbury pressed powder, which again I do not have, but it's basically a very bright powder she uses to basically brighten up her under eye again. And she puts it in the inner corner only, just to give that really brightened look. She adds more blush. I don't think I need more blush, but I'm just going to use what's on my brush. And then she adds nose contour. So basically she doesn't add, she just uses what's left on the brush on her face. So I think I slayed. I think it's really cute. But let me know what you guys think, because the last time I did it, I thought I slayed though. I thought I slayed, but they said I didn't slay. So let me know if you guys think this is a slay, or if you think I should leave this routine for Uche, because anyway you see it is good. But on that note, I also have a special message to give to you guys out there. It's not nice to be a hater. It's not cute. It's not funny. It's not. It doesn't do anything for anybody. Being a hater and hating on someone for trying something. If you don't like it, it's not your cup of tea. Do you even have to mention it? So let's all try to do better. Be nice. You don't know what anybody's going through, and you're coming to hate them just because they are trying something new. Let's not be those people. Even if it doesn't look like the inspo, I beg, do I look like the inspo? If you want to see more makeup looks on my channel, make sure to comment down below and let me know if you want me to recreate another person's look or what else you would like to see. But yeah, make sure to leave a like on this video if you enjoyed watching it, and make sure to subscribe if you haven't subscribed already. Thank you so much for watching. See you guys in the next one. When is it coming? Don't act. Was I out of focus that whole time that I was speaking? Was I out of focus? Tell me the truth. No, just tell me the truth. Was I out of focus?